everyone. Well, we made it. It's the last day of term. Woo! Yeah! School's nearly out for the summer. Right. Are you ready for today's general knowledge quiz? So, there are 6 rounds. There's 6 questions in each round. It adds up to 39 if you want to do a 1 to 39. And there's different categories. We're going to start with geography. Oh, I don't know what that is. Places. Countries is what you're looking for. Right. So, I'm going to give you a minute and a half. And your first task is, round 1, write down a country whose name is, so the first one's 3 letters long, next one's 4 letters long, 5 letters long, 6, 7 and 8. So I'm going to give you a minute and a half. Alright? Good luck! Hello, I'm back. Hope you did okay with that one. Right, round 2. My favourite thing in the world. Maybe apart from my kids and my husband and my family. Tough one. Round 2. Question 1. What item of food inspired the image of Pac-Man? Question 2. In which city is the world's biggest and busiest Mackie D's fast food restaurant? McDonald's. Question 3. Gala, Jazz and Pink Lady are all varieties of which fruit? Question 4. A prune is a dried what? Question 5. Mocha is a coffee usually flavoured with which substance? I don't like coffee myself. Question 6. How many calories are there in a glass of iced water? Okay, so that was round 2, food and drink. Round 3, so, excuse me, Ma, forgot to do the answers. So I'm going to pop up. Now, these are some possibilities for the answers. Alright, so there's only a couple of 3-letter countries. USA, it's technically a country. It's got states, but it's a country. And the United Arab Emirates. Here's some 4 letters. Obviously, you might have other things. I've just popped up some of the countries you could choose. So if you have other answers, then just double check with somebody around you or on internet that it is actually a country. Alright, so that's the 5-letter ones there. Italy, for example. 6-letter countries. So we've got things like Canada, France, Poland, Zambia, anything like that. Oh, that's a wee mistake there at the bottom. Ignore the bottom slide. 7-letter countries. Ukraine, Finland, Germany, Denmark, Vietnam, Bahamas. Oh, it'd be so good to go there. Tunisia, Austria. There's pure hunters. And 8-letter countries are things like Barbados, Ethiopia, Scotland, Trinidad, Thailand, anywhere like that. Alright, so well done if you got them. Round 2, the answers are question 1, the Pac-Man. What food was inspired? A pizza slice with a little bit missing. The biggest McDonald's is in Moscow. Gala Jazz and Pink Ladies are apples. Prunes are dried plums. Mocha is coffee with chocolate flavouring. And there are 0 calories in water and ice. So well done if you got all them, or a few. Alright, round 3, flags. So you've just got to write down the name of the country for round 3. So there's 6 questions in each round, as I said. Alright, so question 1. Whose flag is this? Number 2. Whose flag is this? Question 3. Whose flag is this? Four. That's so bright and cheery, isn't it? They're matching. Whose flag is this? 5. Whose? What are you doing, Holly? The dog. And the last one of this round. Whose flag is that? Shh! Stop scratching, Holly. Shh. Okay, round 4. Science. Now this is a bit easier because it's multiple choice, so you've got a 1 in 4 chance of getting it right. Right, question 1. In NASA, what does the S stand for? Is it science, space, special, or scientific? Question 2. The metal mercury is the hardest known metal, highly radioactive, liquid at room temperature, or extensively used in aircraft construction. That's what we did a plane. I'm playing mental. Question 3. Which female scientist was the first to win 2 Nobel Science Prizes? Is it Florence Nightingale, Ellen Richards, Mary Leakey, or Marie Curie? Just give it a guess if you're not sure. Question 4. Unlike most other fish, sharks have no bones, teeth, gills, or liver. Which one do sharks not have? You know what I'm going to do right now, eh? You know what's on every day in this house? Baby shark, baby shark, baby shark, baby shark. Bet that's in your head now. You can thank me later when it's 6 hours in and you're still singing it. Welcome to my world. Number 5. Charles Darwin began developing his theory of evolution whilst voyaging on a ship named Enterprise, HMS Beagle, Santa Maria, or Endeavour. Which one is it, do you think? Give it a guess. You're making some bizarre noises, Holly. And last one of this round, an android is any robot that has more than one basic function, has the ability to make decisions and formulate plans, is built by other robots, or looks and acts like a human. Which one? And that's the end of your science round. So here's the answers for the last two rounds. The first flag, Argentina. Then Belgium. Then New Zealand. If you said Australia, so close. The stars on the Australian flag are white. Macedonia. I know I'm being cruel to you. I know. Portugal and Turkey. So well done if you got one of them, because I did a tricky round there just to throw you off the scent. Right, round 4 was science. The answers are number 1, NASA. The letter S is space. Mercury is liquid at room temperature. It's in thermometers. Marie Curie was the first to win 2 Nobel Prizes for science. Sharks don't have bones. They actually have cartilage instead, which is lighter. HMS Beagle was the ship that Darwin was on, and an android looks and acts like a human. Yeah. Robot. Moving on. Round 5. Music. Music. Are your ears bleeding? Oh yeah. Question 1. Which music artist has had albums called Divide, Multiply, Plus, and you'd think it would be Subtract, but it's number 6 Collaborations Project. Clearly a maths lover. Why is it not English names like simile? Question 2. In musical notes, which is longer? A crotchet or a semi-breve? I like the way you say that. Semi-breve. It's important to breathe. Keeps you alive. Question 3. What instrument does Lisa Simpson play in The Simpsons? Question 4. In singing, what name is given to the lowest male vocal range? Lowest. So the ones that sound like, you know, oompa, loompa, dippity-do. That one. Question 5. What are the first names of all the members of Little Mix? So you get 1 point for each one that you know. Shout out to my ex! He reads me! But you can guess what I was singing there. Just giving you a wee bit longer on this one so you can write them all down. Doesn't matter about the spelling. Imagine saying that as an English teacher, but it doesn't really in this general knowledge round because one of them's got a really weird spelling. Okay, and last question. What musical has songs called A Spoonful of Sugar, Feed the Birds, and Chim Chim Cheree? Do you know how hard it is to not want to sing right now? But don't worry, I'll do it when I give you the answers. You're in for a treat, so please mute your telly. Just dancing while we're waiting. Alright, so that was your music round. Last round, sport. This is where I'd go, oh no. Right, first one. Just guess if you don't know. In cricket, if a batter is out for a duck, how many runs did they score? No idea. Question 2. In a normal game of football, how many people are on the pitch when the match begins? Question 3. In rugby union, how many points are scored for a drop goal? Just guess if you want for that one. Just try and tackle it. Question 4. How many players are in a netball team? It's probably one of the only sports I was actually good at because of my height. Question 5. In which martial art is a competitor more likely to be thrown over the shoulder? Woo! Kung Fu, Karate, or Judo? Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Wah, 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 wah. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Everybody was Kung Fu fighting. Woo! Those cats were fast as lightning. Ha! Sorry. And the last question of this round. And the last question of the quiz. What name was given to the referee of a tennis match? Oh, I missed my Wimbledon. I love my Wimbledon. It's so sad it's not on. Okay, so that's your last round. So the answers. Ed Sheeran has the albums called Divide, Multiply, etc. A semi-breve is longer than a crotchet. Lisa plays the saxophone. Bass is the lowest male voice. It's all about the bass, about the bass. The names of Little Mix are, take a sip from the secret potion, sorry, Perry, Jessie, Jade and Leanne. And just a spoonful of sugar, feed the birds tuppence, a chim chimney, chim chimney. It was a bit of a mashup there, wasn't it? Mary Poppins, my ever favourite film. Last round was sport, so 0 are the points you get for out for a duck. There are 23 people on the pitch because you've got 11 in each team and the ref. Did you forget the ref? There's 3 points for a drop kick in rugby union. There are 7 players in a netball team. Judo is the sport that you would throw someone over your shoulder. And lastly, an umpire is the name for a tennis referee. It's not a referee, it's an umpire. So, it's out of 39. Give yourselves a little score. See if you can beat someone or pretend you've not done the quiz and then happen to look for it later and find it and then you can smash them. Cheat. I'm only kidding. Don't cheat in life. The only person you're cheating is yourself. Good advice. Okay, so it was out of 39. Hope you did well. Hope you beat people in your house if you're doing it with each other. Well done for it. All your efforts. Okay, so tomorrow's lesson is nothing! We're going to be sleeping this time tomorrow, people. Ah, nice long lie. I wish we have a 2-year-old. So, all I have to say is, it has been an absolute pleasure to be live in your living room for the last 8 weeks. I didn't have as many people watching as I would have hoped. That's my fault. I didn't advertise very much, to be honest. But those who have tuned in, I hope that I have managed to brighten up a little bit of your day every day, teach you some English while you're out of school. Do not unsubscribe though. I will keep putting on lessons over the summer and beyond, so that when you get the further up high school you go, you can access all the resources that will be forever there until YouTube crashes. So all I have to say again is a massive thanks to my beloved followers and the people who have been tuning in every day. It's really appreciated. It makes me want to go back in a classroom sometime soon. I've got my mojo back, and that's all thanks to you and all the positive comments that and all the support you've given me on the way. So thank you so much. Mwah! Have a fantastic summer. I know it's not quite the summer we would usually have planned, but make the most of it. Get out exploring, do what you can, stay safe is the main thing, but have fun in any way that you can, and just enjoy spending time with your loved ones and your family and friends, because at the end of the day, that's all that matters, isn't it, really? Not big fancy holidays or where we're going. It's who you're with and keeping safe that's the main thing, and the love for each other. I'm feeling it today, people. If you haven't done so, please like and subscribe. You know what to do. And there's the link for the Google Classroom. And if you haven't said thanks, and thank you to the person who has been doing that as well. Alright, so that's it. The end of Aim Higher Live as we know it. But if the classrooms don't happen in August, I'll be back. So, it's not over. Thanks so much for tuning in, everyone. Thank you. Bye! School!